Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce our group discussion. We are from LC Class C, consisting of Alfia Nurhayati, Karin Keisha Nabila, Hilda Alfia, and Maulia Khairuniswa. Here, we will discuss the issue of self-love. Well, so as not to waste time, let's start this discussion and happy listening.
Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast today. I'm Hilda Alfiasno Aziza. I was the first host and I will start a discussion on self-love. Self-love is a vital foundation for all happiness and well-being. However, we often forget to appreciate and love ourselves because we are too busy with our daily activities. When talking about self-love, many people think it's something selfish, but actually, loving yourself is the first step to being able to give love to others. How can we care for others if we ourselves do not feel worthy enough? Self-love is about appreciating ourselves, accepting our flaws and strengths, and giving time to ourselves. For me, self-love also means understanding and accepting the emotion we feel. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or frustrated. All these emotions are part of us. The important thing is how we respond to those emotions and not let them dominate our lives. Loving ourselves also means saying no when we feel too tired or incapable. Saying no doesn't mean we don't care, but it means we care about ourselves. So, start giving time to yourself, the things you love, and always remember to appreciate yourselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Karin Keisha Nabila and I'll be continuing our discussion on self-love. One crucial aspect of self-love is self-compassion. We often tend to be our harshest critics, constantly judging ourselves for our mistakes and shortcomings. However, practicing self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would over a close friend. When we make mistakes, instead of berating ourselves, we should acknowledge our humanity. Everyone makes mistakes, it's a part of life. By being compassionate with ourselves, we can learn and grow from our experience without the burden of excessive guilt or shame. Another important element of self-love is setting healthy boundaries. It's essential to recognize our limits and communicate them clearly to others. This might mean saying no to additional responsibilities when we are already overwhelmed or taking time off when we need to recharge. Boundaries protect our well-being and ensure that we have that energy to care for ourselves and others. Self-love also involves engaging in self-care activities that nurture our body, mind, and soul. This can be as simple as taking a relaxing bath, going for a walk in nature, or spending time with loved ones. By prioritizing these activities, we affirm our worth and importance. Remember, self love is a journey, not a destination. It's about making consistent choices that honor our needs and values. So, let's start embracing self compassion, setting boundaries, and practicing self care every day.
Hello everyone, my name is Alfian Hayati and I'm third host. And now I will talk about the importance of self-love in our relationship with others. Many of us might think that self-love is only about ourselves, but actually self-love also affects how we interact with others. When we love ourselves, we are more capable of giving healthy loves to others. We no longer seek validation or love from others to feel worthy because we already feel enough with ourselves. This makes our relationship with others healthier and less dependent. Self-love also helps us set realistic expectations in relationships. We no longer expect others to fulfill all our emotional needs because we already meet most of those needs ourselves. This can reduce conflict and increase satisfaction in relationships. Additionally, self-love makes us more able to understand and achieve others. When we can achieve our own flaws and strengths, we are also more able to achieve the flaws and strengths of others. This is the key to relationship full of understanding and empathy. Moreover, self-love empowers us to set healthy boundaries. By recognizing our own worth and needs, we become more adept at saying no to things that do not serve us and yes to those that do. This respect for ourselves is mirrored in how others treat us, fostering mutual respect and healthier connections. Lastly, self-love fosters personal growth and resilience. When we prioritize our well-being, we are more likely to engage in activities that nurture our growth and happiness. These positive energies spill over into our interaction, making our relationship more fulfilling and robust. So, self-love is not just about ourselves, but also about how we can be better individuals and our relationship with others. Start loving yourself and you will see positive change in all aspects of your life. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Maulia and I will wrap up our discussion on self-love by focusing on personal growth and self-acceptance. Self-love is not just about pampering ourselves, it's also about nurturing our growth and accepting who we are at every stage of our journey. Personal growth involves continuous learning and evolving. It means setting goals that align with our passion and values and working toward them with determination and passion. However, it's equally important to celebrate our progress, no matter how small, and not to be too hard on ourselves if we encounter setbacks. Self-acceptance, on the other hand, is about recognizing and embracing all parts of ourselves, include our flaws and imperfections. It's about understanding that we deserve love and appreciation just by being ourselves without needing to change or prove anything to anyone. One way to practice self-acceptance is by being mindful. Mindfulness allows us to be present in the moment and observe our thought and feeling without judgment. Through mindfulness, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and cultivate inner peace. So, let's embrace personal growth and self-acceptance as a component of self-love. By doing so, we can live more fulfilling lives and building more meaningful relationships.
Maybe this discussion is enough. Hopefully, we can all take lesson from this discussion and love ourselves more before others. Thank you.